years ago tonight, the tree is towering, a green and glowing height. We got the red team fluffy tails in line. We need a ladder made of fur to make it shine. Paw over paw, steady on the bark. We gotta place the bobble before it gets too dark.
Look down, don't you dare let go.
We're wobbling wildly in the falling snow.
Hold the line,
steady the base, it's a high-stakes holiday race.
Red Panda rescue up, we're climbing to the very top. Whatever falls, we're gonna catch the brave brigade of the pumpkin patch. One slip up and the tree goes down. We're the highest heroes in the Christmas town. Hey! Red Panda rescue up.
We had a plan, it was going smooth until the raccoon tried to bust a move. He grabbed the popcorn instead of the pine. Now he's dangling from a fishing line, looking surprised, swinging left and right, spinning like a disco ball in the night.
Don't look down, don't you dare let go.
He's gonna crash into the snow below.
Hold the string,
Grab his tail, we cannot let this mission fail. Red Panda rescue up, we're climbing to the very top. Whatever falls, we're gonna catch the brave brigade of the pumpkin patch. One slip up and the tree goes down. We're the highest heroes in the Christmas town. Red Panda rescue up. We're inches away from the highest bough. Sweat on the fur, we gotta do it now. The golden star is heavy in hand. Do it for the glory of the animal band. Push! Red Panda rescue up, we're climbing to the very top. Whatever falls, we're gonna catch the brave brigade of the pumpkin patch. One slip up and the tree goes down. We're the highest heroes in the Christmas town. Red Panda rescue up. Mission accomplished. Mostly. Sleigh bells fade. Steam is rising in the winter air. There's a line of customers stretching to the square. Behind the counter with the heavy lid stands the chillest guy, the neighborhood kid. Got a Santa hat pulled over his eyes. He moves real slow, but he's frantic wise. Mixing the chocolate, stirring the pot, serving the sweetest thing he's got. The bunnies are shivering, tapping their feet. Their noses are twitching for something sweet. Hurry up, they chatter and plead, but you can't rush the master of the cocoa tea. Welcome to the Cocoa Capybara Cafe. Melt your frozen troubles away. It's creamy, it's dreamy, it's piping hot. The coziest corner in the parking lot. Take a sip, stay a while. Don't rush the day at the Cocoa Capybara Cafe. A dozen mugs lined up in a row. Whipped cream mountains topped with snow. But check the cup on the end of the line. Something inside is looking mighty fine. It's not a marshmallow floating in there. It's a little hedgehog with prickly hair. He's backstroking through the peppermint foam, looking a brand new home.
Ooh, he's floating, yeah, he's floating.
But the hedgehog decided he's going to stay, soaking in the sugar, living the dream, a prickly pear in the heavy cream. Welcome to the Capybara Cafe. Melt your frozen troubles away. It's creamy, it's dreamy, it's piping hot. The coziest corner in the parking lot. Take a sip, stay a while. Don't rush the day at the Capybara Cafe. Faye, little guy, you gonna pay for that bath. Capybara Cafe. Standing tall and proud, looking distinct in the snowy crowd, standing at attention in a perfect V, the most serious meerkats you ever did see. Painted up white with a red striped band, guarding the patch of the frozen land. They don't move a muscle, they don't blink an eye, but they don't see the danger coming from the sky. Over the hill, at the top of the slope, feathers are green, the slipperiest team that you've ever seen. They ain't got a ball, they don't need shoes, they got fluffy white bellies and nothing to lose. 3, 2, 1, slide! Down at the Meerkat bowling alley, it's a crash, it's a smash, it's a grand finale. Penguins are torpedoes on a sheet of ice. They don't aim once and they don't aim twice. Heads down, sliding fast, coming for the pin. Watch the meerkats fly when the sliding begins. Whoa, it's a strike at the Meerkat bowling alley. Number 7 wobbles, but he tries to stand, while number 4 is buried in a drift of sand. The king penguin sliding with a grin on his beak. He hit the pocket perfect, he's on a winning streak. One meerkat is spinning on his little head. I thought we were guards, is what he said. But you can't stop physics when it's wet and cold, and the penguins are feeling particularly bold. Reset the rack, set him up again. Here comes a baby penguin, he's a perfect 10. Speeding up the ice like a cannonball. Get ready for the impact, get ready to fall. One lonely meerkat standing on the left. He thinks he survived, he thinks he is deaf. But here comes the otter, tripping on a scarf. Goggles down, seal the flight suits tight. Short legs, big hearts, ready to fly. We're the low riders of the winter sky. Check the harness, check the toy. Who's a good boy? I'm a good boy. Engine purring like a giant cat, but we don't chase those, we're past all that. Ears in the wind, tongue slapping free. We got a visual on the Christmas tree. Formation Alpha, stay on target now. We're pulling the sleigh with a mighty Corgi Squadron, take to the air. Flying past the moon with the wind in our hair. Short little legs, but we kick the clouds. Barking our anthem to the sleeping crowds. No reindeer needed, we got the zoom. Chasing the stars through the midnight gloom. Corgi Squadron, take off! Dragging hitchhiker, holding on tight on the back of the sleigh, enjoying the flight. Breathing little sparks to warm our tails while we navigate through the snowy gales. Banking left past the chimney stack. There's no turning round, there's no turning back. The cargo is precious, the mission is deep, while the rest of the world is fast asleep. Peace in the wind, tongue slapping free. We got a visual on the Christmas tree. Formation Alpha, stay on target now. We're pulling the sleigh with a mighty Corgi Squadron, take to the air. Flying past the moon with the wind in our hair. Short little legs, but we kick the clouds. Barking our anthem to the sleeping crowds. No reindeer needed, we got the zoom. Chasing the stars through the midnight gloom. Corgi Squadron, take off! Floating weightless, soaring high. A loaf of bread in the sky. We see the lights, we see the town, but gravity can never bring us down. Full throttle! Roger that. Santa delivery complete. Returning to base for treats. Over and out! Over and it was open wide, we couldn't help it, we looked inside. Shiny strings of red and green, the prettiest snake we've ever seen. Mittens grabbed the blue one, socks grabbed the red. Now there's a rainbow wrapped around my head. I tried to roll left, she tried to roll right. Now we're a fuzzy ball of Christmas light. One step forward, two steps back. We're tripping over the power pack. Don't plug it in, don't flip the switch. I've got a wire where I have an itch. Tangled kittens in a fairy light trap. We're caught in a knot and we can't unwrap. Rolling on the rug like a disco ball. We're the brightest decoration in the hall. Twisting, turning upside down. The clumsiest acrobats in the town. Help us out or we'll shine all night. Tangled kittens in the Christmas light. Socks is chasing his own tail again, but he's tied to the leg of his brother Ben. The more we wiggle, the tighter it gets. This is the problem with curious pets. We look like a glowworm made of fur, but if you pet us, we still might purr. Just don't pull the cord or we'll spin around. The giddiest kitty is on the ground. One step
decoration in the hall. Twisting, turning upside down. The clumsiest acrobats in the town. Help us out or we'll shine all night. Tangled kittens in the Christmas light.
Snowflakes on his sleepy fur. Midnight hangs in velvet blur. Everyone is fast asleep, dreams piled in a silent heap. He's the last one still awake. Heart as careful as the steps he takes, cradling a little star of gold, like a secret he can't quite hold. Every branch is whispering low, take your time, you don't have to glow. But in his chest a gentle spark, a tiny sun inside the dark. Sloth's midnight star, shining where the small things are. High above a humble little tree, one slow wish for the world to see. No big crowd, no roaring cheer, just a light that says I'm here. Sloth's midnight star, glowing softly from afar. All day long he watched the sky, watched the comets drifting by. Wondered if a heart like his could ever make a moment fizz, while the others leapt and flew. He just moved at 2:30, but every breath and every sigh carved a quiet place in the sky. Every doubt begins to fade with every careful move he's made. The slower that his footsteps go, the brighter that the star will glow. Sloth's midnight star, shining where the small things are. High above a humble little tree, one slow wish for the world to see. No big crowd, no roaring cheer, just a light that says I'm here. Sloth's midnight star, glowing softly from afar. Maybe you feel left behind in a race you never lined up to run or to outshine, but your rhythm's still divine. Every heartbeat, every scar is another hidden star, and in the hush of who you are, you can hang one on the door. Sloth's midnight star, shining where the small things are. High above a humble little tree, one slow wish for you and me. Stage, no blinding light, just a soul that's burning bright. Sloth's midnight star saves a piece of night for us, right where we are. Hit the rink with a big idea, got my scarf game strong, that's my winter gear. Penguins watching from the outer ring, I'm about to make this whole place sing. Little paws laced in rental skates, heart beating like a pair of bass plates. Push off once and the wind feels nice, I'm the river king of the frozen ice. But the scarf's too long and my legs too short, doing triple flips I did not report. Crowd leans in as I pick up speed, this could go well but it won't indeed. Otter on ice, oops, spinning in unplanned loops. Oops, I tried to glide, I tried to slide. Now I'm shooting like a comet in a Christmas sky. Otter on ice, oops, tail and scarf in hoops. Oops, I went for style, I went for grace. Now I'm snow angel belly on my face. Oops, oops, otter on ice. Penguin coach with a whistle in beak, shouting bend your knees, don't critique the squeak. I hit a bump where the snow got rough. Now I'm doing pirouettes like I know this stuff. My scarf wraps round like a lazy snake, ties my paws in a donut flake. I wave hello as I spin right past meerkats diving so they don't get crashed. Every wobble makes the crowd go whoa. I'm the highlight reel of the winter show. Didn't plan the fall, but I nailed the flare. Look ma, no pause, flying through the air. Otter on ice, oops, spinning in unplanned loops. Oops, I tried to glide, I tried to slide. Now I'm shooting like a comet in a Christmas sky. Otter on ice, oops, tail and scarf in hoops. Oops, I went for style, I went for grace. Now I'm snow angel belly on my face. Oops, oops, otter on ice. Maybe I'm not the smoothest skater, but I'll laugh it off and try again later. Every slip writes a story in the snow. Every oops is just another glow. We fall down, we slide around, we hit the ground, then rise to the sound. Otter on ice, oops, spinning in wild loop-de-loops. Oops, I tried to glide, I tried to slide. Now I'm laughing with the crowd under Christmas lights. Otter on ice, oops, tail and scarf in hoops. Oops, I came for style, I stayed for fun. I'll be back tomorrow for another run. Oops, otter on ice. Nailed it. Kind of. Otter on ice, oops. Outside the wind is doing its best to put the winter coat to the test. But inside the mug it's a different scene, the warmest world that's ever been. No need to swim, no need to row, just let the current softly flow. A little ball of spikes and bliss, drifting in a chocolate kiss. Hedgehog, marshmallow float, I'm the captain of a sugar boat. Don't need a paddle, don't need a sail, just a happy twitch of a tiny tail. Round and round in the milky white, safe and warm on a winter's night. Hedgehog, marshmallow float, best seat in the house, and that's a vote. The bunny line is out the door, shivering paws on the frozen floor. But I booked my spot an hour ago in the steam and the sweet cocoa. My prickly back is safe and dry, watching the marshmallows drift on by. I might just nap, I might just dream in a heavy cloud of whipped cream. Hedgehog, marshmallow float, I'm the captain of a sugar boat. Don't need a paddle, don't need a sail, just a happy twitch of a tiny tail. Round and round in the milky white, safe and warm on a winter's night. Hedgehog, marshmallow float, best seat in the house, and that's a vote. The world can rush, the world can freeze, but I'm floating here with perfect ease. Sugar sugar slow. That's the only way to go. Just 5 more minutes.
Simple, target clear, shiniest garland of the year. Saw a snack, took chance, climbed past bauble, shimmied light, made my move paw quick. Snagged my claw, caught toe, gravity took over, shouted go. Didn't drop, didn't fall flat, swinging like an acrobat. Raccoon stole the popcorn string, just a dangling ornament thing, caught with mouth of fluff, accidental circus show. Hungriest fool in town. Red Panda stare with glare. We needed rope, they declare. Can't leave, tied a knot, suspended in the hot spot. Mask on, nowhere to hide. Snagged my claw, caught toe, gravity took over, shouted go. Didn't drop, didn't fall flat, swinging like an acrobat. Raccoon stole the popcorn string, just a dangling ornament thing, caught with mouth of fluff, accidental circus show. Hungriest fool in town. Raccoon stole the popcorn string, just a dangling ornament thing, caught with mouth of fluff, accidental circus show. Hungriest fool in town. Cha 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 cha.
Stowed away in the red sleigh, hidden deep where the toys lay. Santa checks on the list twice. I'm as quiet as the ice. Engine purrs, no, it's a bark. Corgi's running in the dark. Runway clears, we lift off. I hold my breath, I don't call. Altitude is climbing high. Town is sparkling, waving by. Nobody knows I am here, breathing smoke in the cold air. I'm the dragon hitchhiker, riding on the tail tonight. Tiny wings but a big dream, flying by the moon's pale light. I breathe a spark to warm the crew, a secret guest with a bird's eye view. Dragon hitchhiker, silent flight, racing Santa through the night. Passing clouds on the left side, best seat on the whole ride. Corgi 7 looks back at me, winks and eyes so happily. He won't tell, he keeps the code. Brothers of the sky road, scores are green, nose is cold. A story that is never told. Altitude is climbing high, town is sparkling, waving by. Nobody knows I am here, breathing smoke in the cold air. I'm the dragon hitchhiker, riding on the tail tonight. Tiny wings but a big dream, flying by the moon's pale light. I breathe a spark to warm the crew, a secret guest with the bird's eye view. Dragon hitchhiker, silent fly, racing Santa through the night. We bank left, we bank right, chasing down the morning light. I'm the dragon hitchhiker, riding on the tail tonight. Tiny wings but a big dream, flying by the moon's pale light. I breathe a spark to warm the crew, a secret guest with the bird's eye view. Dragon hitchhiker, silent fly, racing Santa through the night. I take the ice alone, a queen upon her throne. My feathers white as snow, the spotlight starts to glow. A pirouette so precise, cutting patterns in the ice. Perfection is my art, I dance with frozen heart. But from the corner I see a fabric fly, a strip of woolly red, approaching with sheer dread. Swan versus scarf tonight, a battle of the wide and bright. I spin with elegance and flair, but wool is flying everywhere. He trips, he slides, he falls, destroying my dance halls. I pose, he tangles around, the artist duo on the ground. I glide a figure eight, he crashes through the gate. The otter tries to stand, but scarf is in command. It wraps around my wing, a tangled woolly thing. My dignity a wreck, he's sliding on his neck. He cannot find his feet, my disaster is complete. I try to strike a pose, he hits me on the nose. Swan versus scarf tonight, a battle of the wide and bright. I spin with elegance and flair, but wool is flying everywhere. He trips, he slides, he falls, destroying my dance halls. I pose, he tangles around, the artist duo on the ground. Round and round we go, a hurricane of snow. The fabric pulls us tight into the frozen night. One final rapid spin, I wonder who will win. Got the ribbon, got the tape, tiny box in a giant shape. I measure once, I fold it twice. I tried to make it neat and nice, but every time I press too hard, I bend the edges, crease the card. These paws were made for breaking ice, not folding corners clean and nice. I just wanna see you smile for a little Christmas while, but every time I try to lift, I hear that crunch inside the gift. I'm a polar bear with a crushed gift box, paper all wrinkled, ribbon in knots. Try to wrap it right, did my best I swear, but it's hard to be precise when you're a giant bear. If the corners aren't clean, if the lid's not straight, hope you'll see the love, not the heavyweight. I start again, a brand new sheet, snowflake print, so crisp and sweet. I tuck the flaps, I hold my breath, I'm concentrating, hard to death. Then just a nudge to seal the tape. The sides collapse, they lose their shape. The little bow just pops right off. I sit back down and almost cough. I just wanna see you shine when you say that gift is mine. But every squeeze, however small, feels like a snowstorm wrecking all. I'm a polar bear with a crushed gift box, paper all wrinkled, ribbon in knots. Try to wrap it right, did my best I swear, but it's hard to be precise when you're a giant bear. If the corners aren't clean, if the lid's not straight, hope you'll see the love, not the heavyweight. Maybe I don't need perfection, just a little true affection. I smooth the paper, wipe my eyes, I'll give it crush, no more disguise. Your name is written kind of crooked, but it's from the heart that took it. I'm a polar bear with a crushed gift box, paper all wrinkled, ribbon in knots. Try to wrap it right, did my best I swear, but it's hard to be precise when you're a giant bear. If the corners aren't clean, if the lid's not straight, will you open up the love and forgive the shape? By the cocoa stand, ears pulled down, paws in my hands, breath drawing clouds in the frosty air, waiting for a sip like a silent prayer. We've been here since the sun went down, little nose red like a reindeer crown. Then my teeth go tap tap, little paw crap crap. Every shiver falls in time, something's happening in this life. Bunny line up, shivering beats, frozen toes making fire in the streets. Every chattering jaw, every stomp on the ground turns this cold cue to a clubbing sound. We're shaking but we're staying on our feet. Bunny line up, shivering beats. Penguins skate by doing fancy turns, while our cocoa craving slowly burns. Steam from the cups is a holy sight, drifting like a halo in the night. We edge up one hop at a time, but the rhythm's locking in just fine. Teeth go tap tap, little paws go clap clap. From the front back to the tail, we're a fluffy ribbed trail. Bunny line up, shivering beats, toes making fire in the streets. Every chattering jaw, every stomp on the ground turns this cold cue to a clubbing sound. We're shaking but we're staying on our feet. Bunny line up, shivering beats. Left ear twitch, right ear bounce. Count the shivers, count the counts. 1, 2, 1, 2, feel that glow. Turning goosebumps into a show. Bunny line up, shivering beats. Turn the cold into little heart heats. Every chatter and shake, every hop in the snow is a festival of feet in a single row. We're shaking but we're staying on our feet. Bunny line up, shivering beats. Oh, bunny line up, shivering beats. Runway, a roof towel slick with the ice. Check on the harness, check on it twice. Breathe in the cold air, white little clouds, leaving the noise of the holiday crowds. Leather is soft and the glass is so clear. Nothing but silence buzzing in my ear. Paws tucked in tight as the gravity fades. Cruising the night in our custom-made shades. The city is glowing, a grid on the floor, but up here is freedom. We're asking for more, reflecting the stars in the lenses we wear. The coolest battalion in all of the air. Moonlight and Aviator goggles flying past chimneys and wobbles. The world is a marble of blue and of white, reflected in glass on a magical night. No barking, just gliding. We ride on the beam, living the height of a puppy dog dream. Moonlight and Aviator goggles. Santa is steering, but we lead the way. Golden fur shining, silver and gray. Bank to the left near the clock tower spire, chasing the comet, catching the fire. My reflection shows the hero in flight, not just a pet sleeping soundly tonight. Speed is a rhythm that beats in my chest. North Squadron, simply the best. The city is glowing, a grid on the floor, but up here is freedom. We're asking for more, reflecting the stars in the lenses we wear. The coolest battalion in all of the air. Moonlight and Aviator goggles flying past chimneys and wobbles. The world is a marble of blue and of white, reflected in glass on a magical night. No barking, just gliding. We ride on the beam, living the height of a puppy dog dream. Moonlight and Aviator Balmy robot walking on its own. Balmy collar with shiny rhinestone, wrapped in paper with sparkle and shine. Waited all morning to say mine. Tore off ribbon, shredded the bow, looked at presents
present and said no. Pushed aside with flick of snout, found something better without a doubt. Round and square, plain as can be, perfect size for a fox like me. Forget gadgets, forget the toys, found source of all holiday joy. Fox in box, asleep in cardboard, best gift didn't cost $1 more. Tail tucked tight, nose on paws, hiding away from Santa Claus laws. If I fit, size sits, golden rule, curled up tight while winter cool. Don't need castle, don't need locks, just a happy fox in the box. Try entice me with squeaky ball, jingle keys and echoey hall. Point a bed of velvet foam, already chosen my permanent home. Flap is pillow, corner is nest, of all options this is best. Smells like delivery, dusty and dry, perfect apartment for fox on sly. Brown and square, plain as can be, perfect size for a fox like me. Forget gadgets, forget the toys, found source of all holiday joys. Fox in box, asleep in cardboard, best gift didn't cost $1 more. Tail tucked tight, nose on paws, hiding away from Santa Claus laws. If I fit, size sits, golden rule, curled up tight while winter cool. Don't need castle, don't need locks, just a happy fox in the box. Maybe tomorrow I'll play with string, maybe look at shiny blue thing. But right now, please close lid, let me sleep like sleepy kid. Shh, he's sleeping. Fox in box, asleep in cardboard, best gift didn't cost $1 more. Tail tucked tight, nose on paws, hiding away from Santa Claus laws. If I fit, size sits, golden rule, curled up tight while winter cool. Don't need castle, don't need locks, just a happy fox in the box. The street lights flicker and they fade away. The village sleeps at end of day. But high above the snowy peaks, a magic language softly speaks. Green and purple, a silent stream, waking up the winter dream. Painting ripples on the dark, igniting every frozen spark. Every roof is touched with light, a curtain drawn across the night. Deers and birds will stop to stare, bright colors dancing in the air. Aurora over Toy Town, shining down a crown of light upon the town. Waving ribbons in the cold, a story that is never told. From the mountains to the sea, it glows for you and glows for me. The sky is singing without sound. Aurora, Aurora, Toy Town. Reflected in the frozen lake, a masterpiece the heavens make. The red pandas pause their work to watch the shadows shift and lurk. It wraps the world in neon glow, softly touching down on snow. A bridge of light to stars above, sending down a sign of love. Every roof is touched with light, a curtain drawn across the night. Bears and birds will stop to stare, their colors dancing in the air. Aurora over Toy Town, shining down a crown of light upon the town. Waving ribbons in the cold, a story that is never told. From the mountains to the sea, it glows for
crown shining down, a crown of light upon the town. Waving ribbons in the cold, a story that is never told. From the mountains to the sea, it glows for you and glows for me. The sky is singing without sound. Aurora, Aurora, toy town.
On a frozen pond tonight, under strings of colored light, little lily pads in rows, sweaters bright as Rudolph's nose, green and gold and turtleneck red, palmy palms bouncing on each head. We clear our throats and tap our feet, snow and rhythm, cold and sweet.
Conductor lifts his tiny hand, we're the finest choir in the land.
Take a breath, don't croak off key, make this pond our stage, you see. We're frogs in sweaters, ribbit carol time, singing winter songs in froggy rhyme. From the cattails to the snowy shore, hear the ribbit, ribbit begging one song more. Our voices may be small and light, but we'll warm your little heart tonight. Frogs in sweaters, ribbit carol choir, leaping every note up a little higher. One frog scarf is way too long, trips his feet mid-Christmas song.
Another's pattern, candy cane, knitted slightly, all insane.
Buttons popping, sleeves too tight, still we sing with all our might.
Penguins skating, glide on by, give a cheer, don't question why. Conductor lifts his tiny hand, we're the finest choir in the land.
If you hear a croak go wrong, just pretend it's part of song. We're frogs in sweaters, ribbit carol time, singing winter songs in froggy rhyme. From the cattails to the snowy shore, hear the ribbit, ribbit begging one song more. Our voices may be small and light, but we'll warm your little heart tonight. Frogs in sweaters, ribbit carol choir, leaping every note up a little higher. Snowflake lands on froggy nose, tiny shiver, music grows. We might not have angel wings, but we've got cozy knitted things and a simple melody ringing through the reeds and trees.
Ribbit, ribbit, sing along. So this is our small winter song. Ribbit, ribbit, don't be shy. Lift your voice into the sky.
Frogs in sweaters, ribbit carol time, singing winter songs in froggy rhyme. From the cattails to the snowy shore, hear the ribbit, ribbit begging one song more. Our voices may be small and light, but we'll warm your little heart tonight. Frogs in sweaters, ribbit carol choir, leaping every note up a little higher. The moon is high and around tonight, but it don't shine with a tasty light. I'm sitting here on the kitchen floor, staring up at the counter door. Way up high on the marble top is a prize that makes my heart just stop. It ain't a bone, it ain't a steak, it's a star-shaped miracle, fresh baked. It's got sprinkles red and white, calling to me in the night. I stretch my neck, I tip my toes, but it's still too far from my wet nose. So I howl at the cookie. Oh, I'm singing the sugar blues for you. I howl at cookie. Oh, there's nothing else that I can do. You're so close, but you're so far. My little frosted crunchy star. I howl at cookie. Walks by and gives a glare. She jumps up like she doesn't care. She sniffs the edge of the silver tray. I beg her, please don't walk away. Knock it down, make it fall. I'll be your best friend through it all. But she just flicks her tail and leaves, ignoring all my hungry griefs. It's got sprinkles red and white, calling to me in the night. I stretch my neck, I tip my toes, but it's still too far from my wet nose. So I howl at the cookie. Oh, I'm singing the sugar blues for you. I howl at the cookie. Oh, there's nothing else that I can do. You're so close, but you're so far. My little frosted crunchy star. I have the cookie. Now I got the cookie. Ooh, my sugar dream is coming true. I got the cookie. Crunching down on the starry view. It tastes like victory, sweet and crumbly. No longer feeling quite somberly. I got the cookie. The raccoons hanging from the garland string. The frogs in sweaters are starting to sing. The otter is sliding across the floor, crashing right into the pantry door. Red Panda's fighting with a sticky tape roll. The hedgehog is drowning in the cocoa bowl. The fox is asleep in a cardboard square, ignoring the madness in the winter air. It's a disaster, it's a delight, it's wildest party on Christmas night. Forget the silent, holy and calm, we're dropping the festive spirit. Chaos under the Christmas tree. It's a wimble builder for you and me. Every inch is a brand new mess, but we wouldn't want it any less. From the star on top to the rug below, it's a carnival in the falling snow. Raise a paw and shout with glee for the chaos under the tree. Hey, 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 hey. Corgi's landing on the snowy roof. Santa is asking for some kind of proof that we've been good for at least a day. But look at the kittens in the light display, tangled in knots of red and green. The cutest disaster you've ever seen. The polar bear sits on a wrapped up box while the swan is pecking at the otter's socks. It's a disaster, it's a delight, it's the wildest party on a Christmas night. Forget the silent, holy and calm, we're dropping Midnight shadows on the bakery floor. We pick the lock on the kitty cat door. Alpha squirrel checks the left and the right. We're pulling a job in the pale moonlight. The scent of ginger is heavy and sweet, the ultimate prize for a winter treat. Avoid the cat, she's asleep on the rug. One wrong move and she'll give us a hug.
You're not the good kind.
Tail twitch, ears up, silent pause. We don't follow human laws. Nutcracker guard standing by the shelf. We tip him over, sorry little elf.
Thanks, freeze, bargain.
The great gingerbread heist. We're taking the sugar, we're paying the price. Grab the gumdrops, grab the head before the baker gets out of his bed. Cheeks are full, bulging around. We're the stinkiest bandits in the town. Run, run, as fast as you can. We caught the gingerbread man. Squirrel 2 is stuck in the honey pot. Sticky situation and it's getting hot. The oven light flickers, did we wake the cook? Grab the biscotti,
Don't take a look.
we form a chain from the counter to sill. Passing the loot with incredible skill. 1 cookie, 2 cookie, 3 cookie, 4. We're emptying out the entire store. Tail twitch, ears up, silent pause. We don't follow human laws. Nutcracker guard standing by the shelf. We tip him over, sorry little elf.
Yes, please pull up.
The great gingerbread heist. We're taking the sugar, we're paying the price. Grab the gum